Good morning, my YouTube yogis. Thank you for being here with me this morning. Today, we're going to practice a short and sweet morning yoga microdose. My very first yoga teacher ever always liked to say that a little bit goes a really long way. So I'm so glad that you've chosen to be here and get a little bit of yoga to start your day with intention and mindfulness, breath, and let's go ahead and get started in child's pose. No props are needed for this practice today, but if you have them, you're welcome to grab them. Bring your knees a little bit wider than the width of your hips, big toes touch, and send your hips back towards your heels. Extend your arms out long. Melt your heart towards the ground, forehead to the mat. Soften into your hips, your lower back, your shoulders. Release the weight of your head. And start to notice your breath. Notice how you're feeling this morning. And if you'd like to, you can use this practice to set the tone for the rest of your day. You're already starting off the day with some mindfulness and some presence. Letting that spill out into the rest of your day. On your next breath in, lift your head, look towards your hands. You're going to just walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, stack your right palm on top of your left, and really reach through the right fingertips. Lower your head back down to the mat for the side bend. Breathe into your right side. Inhale to lift your head and look towards your hands. Exhale, walk your hands back through center and over to the right side. Left hand on top of right. Reach through the left fingertips and melt back down. Breath awareness goes into your left side ribs. One more breath in. Exhale, lift your head, walk your hands back through center, and then press into the tops of your feet to shift forward back into tabletop pose. From here, you're going to walk your left knee in towards the middle of your mat a little bit and cross your right thigh over the top of your left thigh. So the knees are more or less right in front of one another, something like Gomukhasana. Your toes can be pointing kind of in opposite directions. My toes are kind of pointing back and diagonally a little bit. And we're going to take cat and cow here. Inhale to lift your tailbone, drop your belly, pull your heart forward and look forward. Cow pose. Exhale, tilt your tailbone down, round your spine, chin towards your throat. Inhale, cow pose, back bend. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine. Inhale for cow, last one. Exhale for cat. Inhale back to a neutral spine. Walk your hands back. Send your hips back to sit between your heels. Gomukhasana pose. So if it's uncomfortable to have the knees stacked, you can always uncross and just cross your legs like Sukhasana, a little cross-legged seat. If you can have your knees stacked, you can either have the heels coming in close or walk the heels a little bit further away from your body. From here, we'll take eagle arms. Inhale, open the arms out into a cactus shape, lift the heart. Exhale, eagle arms. The right arm goes on bottom, crossing at the elbows. You can hold on to opposite shoulder with opposite hand if this feels better for you, or you can continue to wrap the arms around one another. Think about lifting the elbows away from your heart space and forward away from you. Your chin can stay lifted, or you can keep the chin tucked in. And you're also reaching the hands away from you. Big shoulder stretch. Breathe. One more breath in. Exhale, release the arms, open back out into a cactus. Breathe in. And exhale, release your arms down beside you. From here, keep the right leg crossed over, lean back for a moment, extend your left leg, and then bring the sole of your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. Make sure that all four corners of that foot are grounded. Marichyasana twist. So you can hug on to your right knee with your left elbow. Make sure that left leg is active, the toes are active. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine, reach your right arm up, and exhale, bring that right hand back behind you, and open into the twist. Gaze is down past the tip of your nose, or perhaps you look back towards the wall behind you. One more breath in. And exhale, look forward, release forward. You can uncross your legs and then just roll over to one hip. Come around back to tabletop pose, and we'll do that on the other side. This time, walk your right knee into the middle of your mat a little bit, and then cross the left thigh on top of the right. Again, toes can point out at a diagonal a little bit. 3 rounds of cat and cow here. Inhaling, cow pose. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Final round, move with your breath. Inhale to come back to neutral, and then send your hips back into Gomukhasana, or again, you can take that cross-legged seat. Heels can come in towards the outer hips or further away from you. This will just be a little bit more intense in the hips. Inhale, open your arms out, cactus. Exhale, eagle, left arm on bottom this time. Binding once, holding onto the shoulders, or twice, taking the full variation of eagle arms. Lift the elbows away from your chest and forward. Keep the chin lifted or tuck it in slightly. Hands reaching away from you. 3 breaths. On your next exhale, release your arms, open out into that cactus shape again, lift the heart, breathe in. Exhale, release your arms down beside you. From here, you'll lean back to extend your right leg, bring the sole of the left foot to the outside of the right thigh, flex back through the right toes, ground down through the left foot, hug onto your left knee this time with your right elbow. Inhale, reach the left hand up. Exhale, reach that hand back and down into the twist. Just a couple more breaths here. Maybe you look back behind you, one more breath. And exhale, look forward and release forward. Extend both legs out long. From here, you might want to turn to face the long edge of your mat, or you can stay facing the top edge of your mat. Extend your legs out wide into a V shape, wide-legged forward fold. So flex the toes back, engage the tops of your thighs, feel the thighs drawing into the hip points. Hands come in front of you. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Find that length. And exhale, walk your hands forward to a degree that's comfortable for you. Maybe the elbows eventually come down to the ground. A few breaths here. One more breath in. Exhale, press into your hands and walk them back. Come back to upright slowly and mindfully. And then you can use your hands underneath your knees to bend them in. I'm going to turn so it's easier for you to see what I'm going to do. My feet are a little bit wider than my hips. My hands are going to come back behind me, so I'm leaning back. I'm staying lifted through the heart, so find that lift. Press the earth away. Inhale, let both knees drop over to the left. Exhale, let the knees come back up through center and then over to the right. 2 more. Inhale, over to your left. Exhale, over to your right. Inhale to come up and to the left. Exhale, up and to the right. Inhale, back up through center. Cross at the ankles, come around to take a seat. Sukhasana, easy pose, easy seat. And we'll end today's practice because it was short and sweet, just a little meditative seat, just letting the practice sink in. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. Find that steady flow of breath again. And if there was an intention that came to you from this practice, setting that intention now and taking it with you into the rest of your day. With your intention in mind, bring your palms together in front of your heart space, Anjali Mudra. And we'll close by taking a breath in through the nose, letting it out with a sigh. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me this morning for a little microdose of yoga. If you enjoyed the practice, let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I put out new YouTube yoga classes every single week. I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you on the mat next week. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.